got a story I want to tell you guys real quick. The mind of Stephen Chea.
Oh, boy.
So, trivia's going on. No spoilers. Trivia's going on, so the office is buzzing. Everyone's here. And the Yak group text, Roan, myself, and Yak Trivia, Yak Trivia group text, Roan, myself, and Stephen Chea. We've been just, pumping each other up, talking each other up.
Prepping.
So, Stephen shared a moment that I would like to share with you guys.
Text he just sent us?
He sent us a text. No, he sent Roan and I a text this morning.
Is this what the video he just sent?
No. He was studying old 1,000-yard receivers. Most, very common thing on a Monday morning.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we have trivia.
And he said to us, I just want to read this and you guys can react. A moment I'll never forget from 2005 is my buddy and I going to Barnes & Noble to buy a fantasy magazine, and one outlet had Drew Bennett on the cover and touted him as wide receiver 1 for the next year. May have been the hardest I laughed that decade. Legitimate That was his number one moment of the decade.
Well,
Drew
not
Bennett
moment
What's being in a Barnes & Noble?
Explain. Wait, I don't get this. What is the humor?
Drew Bennett was never a wide receiver 1, so for them to say that.
He was like a tall white receiver who had like 4 really good games at the end of 2004, I guess.
Yeah.
Who do you play for? The Cowboys?
Titans.
The hardest he's laughed that decade.
I was
believe
crying
that
in a
fully.
Barnes &
A
Noble.
decade full of comedy.
Standing in the Barnes & Noble, laughing out loud.
You remember
Out
tears
loud.
at the
coming down your
magazine
face?
Tears. Yeah.
Can we get like
So
a top
funny.
5 laughs each decade?
I'll have to come up with that.
Like what would 2 be in that decade? Is there a 2?
Was it a comedy moment, like a movie, or
Be about Sean
I
Green.
did laugh really hard at the Jim and Pam wedding when they came out at the Chris Brown song.
that's not a funny part?
Wasn't even that funny.
What? Yeah, it was because that was such a
was a
viral.
dance
That was like a
scene.
viral thing at the time, and they were making fun of
The
it.
virality is.
What planet are you from?
That was a universally
What
That's a not
planet are
funny
you
moment.
from?
That's not a top 100 funny moment on The Office.
No, but when you're watching it live and that is like a thing, it was topical for that moment. So yeah, if you watch it now, it's like all right, whatever. But if you're watching it in the
You
moment,
just couldn't get over how
Did that bring
topical
you
it
to
was?
He just laughs at the news, cracks up.
This is happening.
Damn.
the
Who
Drew
has-
Bennett thing was egregious, though. I mean, it
has
was
a-
That
very,
is
very
funny.
funny.
Who has best laugh of the decade?
Was your
Their mind.
you said you were your friend?
Yeah,
Is he also laughing?
like we were both like actually crying, laughing. It was so funny.
So maybe it was just the fact that you were with your boy and you were able to share this moment, and you drove.
We get him on the phone?
Yeah, if you asked him the funniest
Yes.
moment of
Yeah,
the
call
decade,
him.
would he say this?
We call him?
Can we get this
I'll ask
magazine
him.
cover?
Don't reveal what we're going to talk about. Just ask him if he can come on real quick.
He's at his brother's wedding was yesterday, so I don't know what his state is and if he's flying back.
Willie. Do you have your buddy?
Yeah, he's on the line.
All right, okay, what's his name?
Alex.
Alex, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. What's up, guys?
Alex, quick question. One, I mean, how long have you been friends with Stephen Chea? We actually could do a whole show about this.
Since elementary school, probably.
Okay, can I take you back to 2004, 5-ish? Do you remember
High school.
any moments maybe going to a Barnes & Noble with him?
Yes.
And what happened?
I wish I could hear it.
It's around probably June, maybe.
No, yeah, what happened? No,
July.
Alex.
asking Alex.
We got to know if you know the
Hold
memory.
on. Barnes and Noble?
Yeah, you guys went to a Barnes & Noble.
You're with me?
Yeah, it was you and Chea going to maybe find some fantasy football magazines. Anything stand out in that decade?
Peyton Hillis?
No, don't know.
Oh, that's kind of close though.
Close.
Like a white out of position
Close.
player.
It's close.
It's
Can
fun.
I-
It's
can
a
I-
little
That
funny.
was
Right,
actually when Peyton Hillis was on the cover of the magazine?
No.
There was
no.
one. There was one maybe
Wait,
2
what
or
if
3
Stephen
years
Chea-
earlier.
Wait, if Che remembered this wrong.
Che remembered it.
Oh,
Why
no.
would
All
Drew
right.
Bennett be on the
Hillis?
fucking?
Drew Bennett
Hey,
would never be on a cover.
Alex, I'll read this to you, and you can tell me. You can confirm or deny. Steven said to myself and Roan today. I got to pull it up. He said 2005. I walked into a Barnes Noble, and I gotta find it. I don't want to misquote it.
You want to
Someone
be?
asked
this has
Alex
to be
a question
this
about
has to
Stephen
be
Chea.
verbatim.
Someone asked him a filler question.
Did you go to a lot of magazine shops to pick up fantasy stuff with Che, or was this a one of one? Or you went a lot. Or you went a ton.
Probably a handful of times, yeah.
Okay, all right. He said in 2005 we went to a Barnes & Noble to buy a fantasy magazine, and one outlet had Drew Bennett on the cover and touted him as wide receiver 1 for the next year. may have been the hardest I laughed that decade. Legitimate tears.
Yes. So I got it mixed up. It wasn't Peyton Hillis. It was Drew Bennett. 100% confirmed. Yes.
And do you remember, like, if you had to rank funniest moments of that decade, would that register?
That would be like not even in my top 100.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Hey, that's
I
mortifying.
laughed really hard, but that's not it wasn't that memorable.
It was Chea's number
Mortifying.
one moment of
Of the
that
decade.
Well,
Ask them if they both had tears
2000?
going down their
Yeah, it was his number one moment of the 2000s.
I wouldn't say that. It was.
Yes, you did.
I laughed very. I laughed.
Wait,
I laughed very hard.
said it.
Alex just said, "Oh my God," under his breath.
Can I tell you guys something very funny that happened?
Yes.
Yes.
We're in New Orleans for my brother's wedding right now. And last night, he tore his ACL dancing to Crank That Soldier Boy, so I just had to go out and buy him crutches.
Okay, that is. Now that's a funny moment.
That is
Funny.
a funny
Actually,
moment.
that
That might
should be
be
on the
top.
decade,
That might be
yeah.
my top of the decade.
Yeah, that's definitely in the running now for this decade.
Cranking that Soldier Boy, and his left knee gave out.
Did he know right away that he was
Entire friends
fucked?
and family.
It was during the Superman.
He was jelly legged. He was
Oh
jelly
no!
Yeah.
Oh no! That now you just gave us
His
a
entire in front of 130 wedding guests.
okay, but
Crumpled.
think about that moment now. What about Drew Bennett?
The Drew Bennett moment is like, it's not notable. I mean, he brought it up to me. He brought it up to me a lot. I laughed really hard, but not a top 100, not even top 200 moment.
Oh man! All right, last question. What's it like playing fantasy football with Stephen Chea?
It's awful.
He's
the ultimate heel in our league.
I love it.
Finally won last year, and he's never going to let us forget about it.
Oh, he hadn't won in a long time?
It was my second win in this league.
Okay.
Second win, yeah.
In 20 years?
Yeah,
1
I'd
year.
been always a lot of times the bridesmaid.
Wow. Okay.
This is our 22nd year this year.
All right, well, Alex, anytime you want to come in studio and we'll just pick your brain about Chea, we're open invite.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't both of you beat KB in wrestling?
No.
Oh,
Didn't
no.
Oh, yeah,
you
we beat
both
him.
beat, but
Yeah.
Will just beat him last week.
Y'all tapped him the fuck out of here.
I would fuck you up in a wrestling.
No, I don't want no trouble.
Choked me out of nowhere.
Tapped him out.
Took me down like a man. Take me down once.
Listen, he wants somebody to take him down like a man. We're not in jail.
Like,
We're not in jail.
don't even try to pause me.
Listen. We're not in jail. He said, take me down like a man. He would have
Took me down like a man.
Let's get
I respect-
physical.
So I injected myself with something back in the day whenever I tore my PCL, and I don't really know what it was to this day because you're like so gung ho on getting back out on the field.
Wait, you don't know what? This is like next level. This is like when Taylor said something was in his smoothie. You don't know what you injected in yourself?
Yeah, I can.
Whoever
I can say-
knows. I
yeah.
mean, what's in the vaccines, dude? That's
Right.
Never
Into
knows.
my knee. I tore my PCL against the Eagles, and I missed a Monday Night Football game, and the Panthers beat us. And the middle linebacker at the time, he had a Rocky showing that game, and everybody's like, "Will, you gonna be ready to go? Hey, we need you out there. If you could just call the defense."
Oh, you just did Toradol.
No, bro.
Dude, how good does Toradol?
Big Head, that's not what I'm. Toradol, we can talk about that. Toradol is amazing, but I'm saying at somebody else's house, I'm doing whatever is necessary to get back on the field in those for that next game. I want to say we played Chicago that year.
How many
In the last 3 games, I think I had like 2 tackles in those 3 games.
How many shots of Toradol have you had?
Quite a bit, enough.
That's totally legal, right?
Yeah, Toradol's legal.
And it just makes you feel awesome.
Well, they have that at urgent cares and
We
shit.
get some?
You could go get it right now.
I should start doing it before I podcast.
Yeah, can you describe the symptoms for Toradol?
What do you mean the symptoms?
Not
Like,
symptoms.
what's it
or-
feel like?
Yeah, what's the rush?
You like it just takes pain away. Like your pain is essentially gone. Now, if you have like a major injury or something like that, you're gonna feel that. But if you're feeling like your knees or any arthritis or a sprained ankle or something like that stuff is usually pretty much gone.
That's wild.
If you have an
People use it
AC
for
joint,
migraines, though, it's in pill form now. You can get Toradol. Fucking,
Is that what they take when they're like climbing Everest and they get like swollen?
I don't know.
They have to, like,
possibly
inject
it's like the
themselves and
strongest
shit?
anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, I
you
think
can
that's
take.
what it is, or something like
But
that.
it's amazing. Any vet that's beyond, I would say their rookie contract. Anybody that's in like year 5 and on, like you don't play without Toradol.
Really?
I would assume that.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
So do you just have a bunch of it at home?
You like ask the trainer for it, and then they'll like, you can only get it the day of the game.
Ah.
They won't give it to you they won't give you like a bottle that you can take home.
Is anyone addicted to it?
I don't
Probably
know.
why they don't give you a bottle. They're probably trying.
I don't think it's an addictive thing because it's not like what is it, an opiate?
I would.
It's not like Oxy or.
Sounds like it might.
It's
be.
a pain.
Oh, it's not like that.
When you
It's not
said
like
It was
that.
the strongest painkiller.
Some guys are taking. Some dudes are taking one. Some dudes are
Makes
taking
you feel
one.
zero pain.
yeah, instantly.
Some
And
dudes are
there's no
taking one
side
before
effect.
the game and then also at halftime. Did you ever take Toradol?
Taking it
Wrestling?
Okay,
You
wait.
did?
No. It may have shown up on drug tests. I don't know.
No, Toradol doesn't.
They were really strict.
Toradol is just one of those things like it's just bad on your liver and like your gut.
Should have. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, and everyone in the NFL, it's very.
No one should ever be in grave pain. There's too many options.
Right. Vitamin T, dude. The body of Christ, the fountain of youth. Those are like all the names you call it when you walk in and you want to.
That means,
bro.
It's wrestling.
that means Tank Thursday will be inedible.
Yeah, golly.
Roan,
THC Thursdays.
Roan, I know you're not going to be here. Can you please make sure that Tank takes the appropriate amount?
I think we could give him a lot.
Can you?
I think we could give him a lot.
Fuck. I'm putting this on you. Like you.
I'm not even gonna be here.
I
I
know.
won't even be in the state, brother.
But you need to set him up.
Okay, what should I? How should I prepare him?
I think he needs to eat an edible at like what, 11 o'clock?
And he also needs to eat before. Should he eat before? Or should he do it on? Oh well, it's not like
He's gonna want a nosh.
Probably 12:15.
12:15.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about some 3-chi?
Can you just set him up like a doctor? It's like, here, take this at 12:15.
Like a pill case,
Yeah, I want to make sure.
a timed pill case that has like a clock on the top, so he knows last time he opened it.
You won't smoke weed, right?
No,
His
I
body's
don't
a
think he
fucking
should.
temple, my dog.
Yeah, he's not doing that to his lungs.
But how much do you seriously?
Like that would
think
be
I
a
should
lot
give him?
easier to judge how much he needs.
25. It would be like a suggested dose for someone else, but I feel like maybe a little bit more for Frank.
No, I think less.
You think?
Yeah.
I think
No.
the math
He
comes
did
into
like
play.
50,
Math
didn't
comes
he?
into
You
play.
math comes into play.
Yeah,
This is physics.
can't ignore it.
You guys saying he's fat?
He did
Well, that's
like
a jump
half
that you
of three
took.
chicken.
Oh, that's
None of
kinda
us
fucked
took,
up.
but sure.
Are you guys saying Frank's
No,
fat?
I don't even see size.
Frank the
I'm just
Tank?
talking about
I think
pure mass.
Frank's like a
we
7
talking about Frank the
milligram
Tank?
type of guy.
He is
What?
I thought we were
It's
talking
kinda
about Frank
obvious, right?
Borelli.
7
A
milligrams.
fat man.
You don't get Frank the Tank.
You don't get the tank without. There's no skinny tanks.
Oh,
There's the thumbnail.
There it is. Big Cat spills what?
The wheel is
I'm gonna take a break
just.
for a minute.
Was that tea?
So since you guys hit 80K,
Such bad publicity.
since you guys hit 80K, Frank the Tank is taking an edible on
yeah,
Thursday.
on the show. Yeah.
And how much are you giving him?
I don't know.
I think at
I've
least
been recently
25.
I
tasked.
think a clean 50 ought to do it.
I think 50 would be good.
yeah,
good.
50.
think it'd be
50
fun.
would be a
Way too much.
No, you're
Oh,
right.
it's not.
50's too much.
I don't want to
Dude, he
see him
doesn't smoke.
mildly comfortable on the chair. I want to see him.
He said he had half of an entire cookie, which is like how
That
much?
was a brick of 200.
Yeah.
So he probably
That
had
was
100
3G,
last
though.
420.
Yeah, and
Three
he
cheese
said-
sent
and he
Kyle
was
to the
like, and he
hospital.
was like, I didn't really get high. I just felt some pressure on my nose. Felt nose pressure? I was like, well, that's not. You weren't high.
It's not a thing.
Yeah.
You just happen to be feeling
Yeah. You got a stuffy nose that
I'm
day.
putting it all on
He
Roan.
noticed
Roan
the
has
sinus
to deal with it.
infection.
Yeah.
Roan, you're the Frank the Tank whisperer with weed. You do it.
Maybe Troops could do it.
No, that
Because troops would really get
Troops.
him fucked up.
Bro, I got a question.
Hey, blood.
We're giving Frank. What's up, blood? We're giving Frank the Tank some. Giving Frank the Tank an edible on Thursday. How much of an edible do you think that we should give him? How many milligrams?
10?
10?
No.
Yeah, because a Q7.
what is Frank the Tank?
So yeah, but he don't bun weed, fam.
Yes, that's
Edibles
what I'm
are
saying.
creepers. So give him 10. Nah, but he's a big dude, so he should be able to handle 10.
You were saying
What about
That's just over a Q.
They
That's
were
nothing.
saying 50.
That's 50.
25.
50.
25
Bro,
to 30.
Zah, these man mad. Are they trying to kill Frank?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
2 Zs. That's nearly 2 Zs, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's too
Nah,
much.
nah,
He's
nah,
using
give it-
metrics
give
or
him
something.
10,
I know.
bro.
What is
What
going on
What
here?
measurement is that?
He can handle
I'm not
2
trying to-
Stop
Zs.
taking Zeds.
2 Zs.
He can handle
You
2
can't even
Zs.
handle 2 Zs.
No, I'm not Frank, though.
Frank can handle 2 Zs.
But he took a 3-chi cookie, but half of it, and that was 100 milligrams.
But is the
3-chi though.
ain't that synthetic?
Yeah, that's
fake, innit?
different. Yeah.
10 grams of Cali, he's fucked, blood.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
no,
Milligrams.
but I-
Milligrams.
Bro, give him
Milligrams.
Give him 10 grams of
Doing
what I want.
milligrams.
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 To eat of an
That's
edible.
small.
Yeah, so we could do more than 10.
You're doing it in milligrams or grams?
Milligram.
He was saying 10 grams. He was saying 10 grams.
Give me 10 grams edible. Fuck you, man. Anyway, man. Hey, watch the watch along. Yeah, I'm doing the plug now. Watch along. 2:30. Troops TV. Tune in. Mizar. Must win. You get me?
Who's winning? Who's playing?
Arsenal's winning. Team Hank as well.
Oh, there we go. Love it.
Okay, so 10 grams.
He was speaking grams.
10 grams would actually kill Frank.
And he was ready to prescribe it.
I know.
He's like 10 grams.
But he was also
So 10
saying like it
grams of
wasn't
3
that
cheat.
much.
Well, that's synthetic.
Yeah.
How much is 10 grams? Is that like
It's like a quarter ounce or like a little more than a quarter ounce.
That'd like be hard to even carry.
That's very funny.
10 grams for Frank.
Holy
How many grams is in a milligram?
Said,
How
what
many
the fuck
milligrams are
is
in
he
a gram?
talking about?
Okay, so
Mid back.
so Troops was suggesting that Frank takes 10,000 milligrams.
Big man.
He's a big man. Oh my
That would be
God.
so funny.
He's like, but don't kill him with 25. just give him 10 grams.
10.
Hank's hiding back there too.
Hank is?
Oh, hey.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit.
Yo, Hank, what's your meeting with Brandon going to go like? Can we get a little
Oh yeah, let's get
preview?
Yeah, give it to us.
Is it gonna be bad?
That's fucked up that we all laughed.
It's
that
gonna be
hard at
bad cop with me and Gaz.
Gaz gets scary.
Should we role play it? Should we kind of give you a chance to get a leg up on him? Because we tried to role play it the other way and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, why don't Roan, you play Brandon Walker, you have the accent, and Hank, you play Hank.
Please don't cancel my shows, Hank. That's all I got left.
It's not canceled, Brandon.
Well, I ain't learning to do shit. How's that
This
sound,
is how it's
Hank?
gonna go.
You're acting like one of them goblins from Harry Potter right now.
Did you call him Chank?
Oh God.
Hank,